Why does the black man serve the white man? Why does everything the black man do benefit the white man? Why does the black man say freedom is doing what I want to do? And why is it that everything he wants to do enriches the European?
Welcome to the desert of the real.
Can I say something?
Go ahead, bro.
I don't care if they make a law stating that gravity is illegal. I'm not walking off the edge of a building. So they can create whatever law they want to fucking create. Nobody can create no law to tell me that we cannot control our community and monitor and police our own community. So they can come up with whatever law they want to come up with. And another thing that we got to do is we always got to say this because we always think the opposite of this, and we got to start make these self-fulfilling prophecies. Our lives are not cheap.
Exactly.
Our lives are not cheap. Our children's lives are not cheap.
I hear you, brother.
We're getting to the point now where we're so used to dying that we think that it's normal.
That's what what I'm talking about. And this, we sit back and you got folks. I mean, I know y'all don't want to get on that religion stuff, but you got folks that go to church on Sunday, get numbed up off of all this mystical belief system, and then you want to sit here and wonder why these things can happen and nothing's going on.
You know what though, son? Bottom line is, at the end of the day, who lives in the community? Because the people who live in the community are the people that's responsible. And to my knowledge, I think Christians live in the community, Muslims live in the community, every religion under the sun lives in the community. So every one of these people, whether you're a part of a religion or not, you have an obligation to take care of where you live. So that
there's no religious outcry.
That right there cuts across all the bullshit.
There's no religious outcry here. Like I said, when the Jewish thing was going down, you had a religious outcry.
But we're not all one faith.
Exactly, and that's my point, bruh. When you're looking at Jewish people, you see their strength. You look at the Arab nations, you see their strength. When you see the Chinese people, you see their strength. When you see Japanese people, you see their strength. When you see black folks, we don't have that. Visually, we don't have that.
That's the reason why we're getting this DAI started, because it unifies us.
It has to spiritually unify us. It has to spiritually unify us. We can sit back and come with an organization that will police neighborhood watching and police our own communities. Yeah, we can do that. But it has to be religiously done. It has to be.
So how do you let me ask you something. How do you spiritually patrol your neighborhood?
How do you spiritually control your neighborhood? By having everybody on one wavelength. Having everybody under the fact of fighting
isn't this one
injustice.
Wavelength?
Injustice.
Right here,
injustice. You fight
Isn't this one wavelength? My thing is this: if we're going to get into religion and spiritual, and we're going to get into philosophy, we are going to be divided because nobody's going to be on the same page. So my thing is, if we're going to unify, we got to unify off a common ground. And the common ground to me is when that kid got shot, I'm quite sure he didn't ask him, do you believe in Kemet? Are you a Christian? Are you a Hebrew? He saw a black kid.
Yeah.
Right. That's
so
right.
we need to start unifying off of common principles and not stuff that divide us.
Yeah. And that's what I'm talking about, brother. And that's what I'm saying. When I sit back and I mention religion, I'm not with that, because when it comes down to it, you know what I'm saying? When it comes down to being who we are, man, we get lynched. We go through all the whole Justice Department. We always getting caught up short all the time.
I mean, I know. You know what? Don't get me wrong. I'm not attacking you, and I feel you because I'm not a Christian, and I have a certain philosophy and spiritual persuasion to me. But my point is this: we have got to, at this point. This is our Emmett Till moment. This is our 4 little girls moment.
Yep.
This is the stuff that's going to define our generation. And we either going to sit back and be divided over bullshit, or we going to have a common ground and decide, listen, we all live, everybody gets on that goddamn metro train in New York City. It don't matter whether you 5%, whether you're a fucking Muslim, Hebrew, or whatever. You got to pay that money and slide that card through like everybody else.
Yep.
When the cop shoots you, he don't ask what your persuasion is. All he
I'll tell
sees
you
is
one thing. The reason I say this,
and that's the
I
thing
say like
that
this,
we
brother.
got to. The thing that they see is the thing that we have to unite around.
And that's my point is this. The reason I say all that stuff, man, just to be real with it, it's like when it comes down to how powerful we can be, how knowledgeable we can be, how spiritual we can be, it has nothing to do with, claiming any religion. You can claim any religion you want to claim with me. I accept everybody. But my whole piece, what gets me riled up is injustice. I don't care if it's a white kid, black kid, Hispanic kid, whatever.
Aren't we all on the same page?
I just don't like injustice, man. It just pisses me off to the point I just can't stand it.
Aren't we all on the same page?
I hate watching the news, and I hate the fact that it took 4 damn weeks for this shit to go on a nationwide scale. When you sitting back and look at old boy that did the little Coney 2012 situation, and these cats over here getting 500,000 views in a day. As if a Westerner has to sit here and regulate it.
Are we all on the same page?
We're on the same page right now, brother.
I'm on the same page.
We're all on the same page. Regardless of how long it took, it was done. That's what we got to look at. It was done. So now we need to deal with it. All right? Yep. That's what it's really about. It's not about continue talking about the damn problem. We already know the problem. Let's deal with it. You know what I'm saying? Let's build. Let's start organizing. Let's start mobilizing. We got to start organizing, strategizing, mobilizing. That's what it's really about.
Real talk.
You know what I'm saying? I think the sister wanted to say something.
Yeah, you can't enter a situation where you want to unite with people or you want to just, meet people and just have a common ground with negativity. If you say you bring the religion into it, you bring the fact that, brother or sister is gay, you bring the fact that, all of those other things, somebody is going to come in there and have some kind of aversion to a person because of their personal choices, their personal preferences. And if we continue to do that, we're never going to be united.
Exactly.
White people, you white, you my brother. Period. They may hate, it's so many people that hate Jewish people, but the Jewish people have the money. You know what I'm saying? So they're going to protect the Jews because they white. No matter what they say, those are white people. And that's what we have to do. We have to get we shouldn't even be discussing religion. We shouldn't be discussing religion. We shouldn't be discussing what your ethnic your economic background is. None of that even matters.
Right.
Nothing matters.
Just
you are
another
a black
tool
man,
to divide.
you are a black sister, and I'm here for you. That's it.
And that's what I love.
Anything else, if we do anything, I'm just saying, because every time we talk about uniting, this is not going to happen because this, and the other thing. That should not be the case at all. That should never come up because it doesn't come up with white people.
It don't need to come up with white people. It don't need to come up with white people. It don't ever come up with white people because they see themselves as the most spiritually connected people in the world.
They're not spiritually connected. They're not spiritually
connected. As I said, white folks see themselves as that.
I'm going to tell you what Malcolm said. Malcolm said, keep your spirituality in your religion in the closet.
I hear you. I'm just talking. When it comes down to when we're talking about this kind of stuff, when we mention Jewish people and white people, you are talking about an organization. You can call it religion, it's cool, but it's still an organization of that. It is how they unite.
Brother,
and that's what the BAI is.
Let me explain something to you. Okay, when it comes to white people, I don't care if it's a Catholic person, a Jewish person, a Baptist person. That doesn't matter to them. It has nothing to do with anything. As long as your skin color is the same color as theirs, that's the only thing that they need to know.
That's it. That's how they unite.
They never
I tell you, okay, sister, I ask you a question.
Brother, just a second, 1 minute. They never have the sit down and they say, we're going to do this transaction or we're going to, whatever the case may be, whatever their dealings with each other is, they never say, well, Do you go to synagogue? They don't have those conversations. They don't care. That's the least thing that they worry about.
You can say that if you want to, but when it comes down to, I don't know if you've been to Utah. Yeah, I don't know if you've been to Utah where the Mormons are at, you know, but they do care, you know. All these different people, they do care.
You
can call yourself a Christian or a Catholic. It's still the same.
On a broad, worldwide scale, it does not matter. We have to stop thinking so small. We have to stop thinking that little patch of people in Utah is nothing compared to the white community as a whole, internationally, on a worldwide level. That they don't care about that, and I
hear you, but Mormonism is a worldwide.
Brother, you are stuck on religion, and I'm gonna pray that you get that out your head, because I'm telling you, because I know this for a fact, white people don't care about religion, and the reason that white people use religion is so that black people think that they care about religion. They use it as a tool against us.
Yep.
And we get so hung up on it, and they start these stupid trends and all these other things, and we just horn in on it, and that's what we lock on.
Exactly.
We seem to lock on to the most negative things, and then that's what drives our lives. White people not like that. White people know that there ain't no God up in no sky. They know this.
Black folks don't know that.
Exactly.
Hey, can I say something?
That's why religion shouldn't even come into play.
I know that. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I don't claim no religion. I just claim African.
About religion again. We should never have a conversation about religion again, because it means nothing in the scope of what we're trying to accomplish. It means nothing at all.
Can I say something?
Absolutely.
I just want to tell everybody that I love my sister Salima, and I love the fact that she's talking, because I don't have to say a damn thing.
I love you too, for real.